I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. As a fighter's wins begin to add up, the pressure to maintain momentum becomes a major factor. Every fighter who competes in the octagon will tell you that he will take a win by any means possible. But as one of the UFC's top strikers, this welterweight star is taking the judges out of the equation, as he has used fists and feet to finish each of his opponents during his winning streak by way of spectacular knockout. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup. Oh, is it good to see this guy making the walk. I'm just glad I don't have to fend off his chokes tonight. This is a decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, and a lot of guys in the UFC just not used to facing opponents on this level. He's probably thinking right now, how quickly can I get this fight to the ground and utilize my high-level submission skills? Scary, scary BJJ practitioner, finally where he belongs here in the octagon.
This guy is an outstanding grappler. What he wants to do is avoid the striking exchanges, close the distance, and bring this fight to the ground.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, with similar height, but big differences in reach.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We are ready to go with round one here. All right, so here we go with round one. This young contender has won his last 3 fights, and as many of you know, each knockout more impressive than the last. He'll try to extend the knockout streak here tonight to continue his path toward title contention. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Ooh!
Good defense there.
All right, so here we go with round one, and you gotta be mindful of those overhand punches if you're his opponent. You know it's a big part of his game plan every time out. It's his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it here tonight. Oh, and see, there it is. You know the overhand's coming, as we suggested, but you still can't stop it. Landed it beautifully there, and a nice setup to boot.
Hit him with the jab.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Well, he established the jab early and going right back to the well here.
Oh, nice right hand. He hurt him. He's hanging on here, but he is in big, big trouble. God, look at that takedown, man.
And now is where things could get really interesting.
Out of nowhere, this choke.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, he pulled out of it. Very nice. He lands a big shot from the bottom.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Big shot from the bottom. Excellent posture here. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Big punch from the bottom. Full back mount here. Oh, this is nasty. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Hip escape. And he's out of the full mount. Nicely done.
Switching stances here. How about that chin? Try to establish
Big
that
kick
jab.
to the head. He's hurt. He's stunned. Big shot. He's hurt him. This could be it. Back to his feet again. Amazing.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Battle for position here.
Nice elbow in tight.
And there comes the separation now. Oh, that left hand is on point.
That one hurt.
Lands a punch.
Nice left hand.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
He's definitely going to want to start this round off fast to try to pick up where he left off. His opponent was in big trouble at the end of that round. He's blocking almost all these shots.
Oh, another crisp jab lands flush. Nice way to keep the opponent at distance there. All right, so another stiff jab there. Really good use of that weapon, not unlike he did in the previous round. Well, you know him as a world-class wrestler, but one of his perceived weaknesses was his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and in particular, his submission defense. So what does he do? He changes camps in advance of this one. Now he's training with a BJJ camp with some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts that you would certainly classify as some of the best in the world. He feels very confident now in his submission defense, and now he's not afraid to take guys down for fear that they're gonna expose him within the... Man, has his chin been tested early.
That's it. That'll do it. Ground and pound KO.
Yeah, Joe, the finish comes courtesy of some outstanding ground and pound, and it's one thing to try to score when you have your opponent in a compromised position on the ground. It's another thing to try to end the fight, and that's exactly what he was trying to do here tonight. Elbows and punches and hammer fists, one weapon after the next, and ultimately the knockout materializes. Nicely done there.
Let's take a look at that again. Check it out here. Smack. Look at that elbow.
Well, hard to perform much. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce.